In front of its first sellout crowd in 3 years, the Kansas football team improved to 4-0 with a 35-27 win over previously unbeaten Duke on Saturday at David Booth Kansas Memorial Stadium. The win moved Kansas to 4-0 for the first time since 2009 and featured the Kansas offense racking up another massive day on the stat sheet. KU quarterback Jalon Daniels was particularly impressive, once again, throwing for 4 touchdowns and rushing for another in the win over the ACC foe. Daniels completed 11 of his first 12 passes and finished the day 19 of 23 passing for 324 yards, with 83 rushing yards on 11 carries. Luke Grimm, LJ Arnold, Quentin Skinner and Daniel Hishaw all caught touchdown passes for the Jayhawks, who continued to show off their depth of weapons and seemingly got anything they wanted on most drives. The Kansas defense also delivered a couple of huge stops during the game, none bigger than Eddie Wilson blowing up a Duke rushing play on 4th and short on the first drive of the second half. Kansas led 21-13 at halftime and Duke started the third quarter with possession. Wilson's stop allowed the Jayhawks to regain possession and extend their lead back to 2 scores. Duke, 3-1, closed the gap to 28-20 with a touchdown midway through the fourth quarter, but the Jayhawks immediately responded with a long drive that Daniels capped off with a 3-yard touchdown run. Duke cut the KU lead to 8 again later in the fourth and actually got the ball back with 2:16 to play. That drive started at the Blue Devils' 5-yard line, 95 yards away from a touchdown that would set up a potential game-tying 2-point conversion drive. Duke reached the KU 31-yard line but the Kansas defense held up on a 4th and 7 play with 1:19 remaining to seal the victory. KU is now 2-0 at home and 2-0 on the road this season. Check back with KUSports.com for more on Saturday's win. Next up, the Jayhawks will play host to Big 12 Iowa State at 2:30 p.m. next Saturday at what figures to be another loud and proud crowd at Memorial Stadium.